Imagine a future where artificial intelligence, not human hands, writes entire software projects. Or think about this. Those huge energy-guzzling data centers that power our AI, now picture them running on miniature nuclear reactors, generating their own clean, basically limitless energy. But this isn't some, far-off sci-fi thing. This is just a taste of the kind of groundbreaking stuff that pulled in billions in investment just last week.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack the really significant developments in the world of artificial intelligence, specifically from August 18th to the 21st, 2025. Pretty pivotal few days, actually.
So absolutely pivotal. We are diving deep into a week that saw funding like, well, frankly, we haven't seen before. Think a massive $1 billion just for data infrastructure. And then, get this, another $500 million for what they're calling the world's first AI software engineer. Wild. So yeah, this deep dive isn't just about code. It's really about how AI is fundamentally reshaping, our physical world, our health, how businesses run. Seriously, get ready for some major aha moments because the scale, the ambition behind these investments, it's incredible.
Okay, let's unpack this. We should probably start with the stuff you don't see, but is absolutely critical. The infrastructure making all this AI possible. The foundational layer, you could say. First up, Databricks. They just landed a huge $1 billion. This was in a late-stage private funding round, August 19th. Now, they talk about being an AI-native data intelligence platform. That sounds complex. It's not just a database, right? What's the core problem they're tackling for businesses, drowning in data and trying to leverage AI? What makes their approach so valuable? Right, well, think about trying to build, like, a skyscraper, but without a really solid, intelligently designed foundation. That's kind of the problem Databricks solves. It's a unified system. It's built from the ground up, not just to store and process truly massive data sets, but also to inherently understand and prep that data specifically for AI models. It makes it way easier for companies to then train and run their own AI. It's kind of like having a master chef just for your data, trained specifically for AI. And that late stage round, yeah, that signals a very mature, successful company, probably heading towards an IPO. They're really cementing their dominance in this essential space.
Okay, makes sense. And then shifting from managing data to just raw power, we've got Aalo Atomics, also on August 19th, pulling in $100 million. They have this incredibly futuristic vision, building nuclear-powered AI data centers. We know current AI models just guzzle energy. So Aalo Atomics' idea is co-locating data centers with these advanced small-scale nuclear reactors. What's the real game changer here beyond just more power?
Whoa. Beat. Yeah, the compelling part here is the sheer scale and the sustainability. Just imagine data centers running on their own mini reactors, potentially powering, I don't know, 1 billion AI queries a second with zero carbon emissions. It's huge. It tackles one of the biggest potential roadblocks for AI's expansion: energy availability. This isn't just about giving it more electricity. It's about providing a stable, clean, and just massive source of power right where it's needed most. It lets AI grow without being choked by grid limits or, environmental worries. That's a really profound shift for sustainable AI growth.
So if these investments are kind of laying the tracks for AI's future, what's the real underlying insight here? What are investors betting on beyond just more data, more power?
It's about maturation, really. AI's ultimate limits are set by its foundations, how much data it can handle and how sustainably it can be powered.
Right.
Okay, so if robust data and abundant clean power are the bedrock, then the next layer of innovation we're seeing might just be the architects themselves. AI that doesn't just help us, but can autonomously act, create, maybe even build. We're moving into the realm of truly autonomous AI agents now. Okay, moving on to something really mind-bending. August 18th, Cognition grabs a massive $500 million for something called Devin. And this isn't just another AI helper. They're calling it the world's first autonomous AI software engineering agent.
That's a genuine paradigm shift, isn't it?
Oh, it absolutely is. Devin can supposedly take a simple request, then manage the entire software development project, start to finish, writing the code, finding bugs, fixing them, even deploying the final product. It acts like a skilled human engineer, but potentially way faster. This could dramatically speed up innovation. It might even open up complex application creation to people who aren't, coding experts. Honestly, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes. Yeah, when an AI kind of wanders off from the original instructions or misunderstands the context, trying to get it to follow complex instructions perfectly, it's tough. So the idea of an AI coding an entire project end to end, that still kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, me too. Okay, building on that autonomy theme, FieldAI. August 20th, they secured $405 million. Their focus is creating universal robot brains and foundation models. So instead of needing specialized AI for every single robot, FieldAI is building a single powerful AI model adaptable to control any machine. What does embodied AI mean in this context? Why is that significant?
Right. Embodied AI, that's a core concept. It's basically about creating a general intelligence that can operate and interact within the physical world, not just in digital spaces. Think of it like a universal operating system, but for all machines. Imagine one factory using the same core AI to run a welding arm, a forklift, and an inspection drone. It standardizes robotics. It unlocks new possibilities for general-purpose robots that can learn and do incredibly diverse tasks, adapting on the fly. It's pretty powerful stuff.
And then a slightly smaller but equally fascinating play in this space. Tiny Fish. They got $47 million for their AI work agents. These aren't just chatbots, right? They're designed to autonomously tackle entire complex business tasks.
Exactly. Like processing a tricky insurance claim from start to finish, or intelligently managing a flood of customer support tickets across the whole company. They're aiming to automate entire workflows, not just tiny steps.
It makes me think about the sheer trust involved here. For investors putting $500 million into something like Devin, what's the biggest leap? Is it just trusting the code, or is it something more fundamental about letting AI take the reins on creative work?
You nailed it. It's fundamentally about believing AI can reliably manage incredibly complex multi-step tasks independently. Not just assist, but truly own a project from idea to deployment. That's the big bet.
Okay, a lot to think about there. We need to take a quick break. Sponsor.
All right, we're back. Now let's look at how AI is stepping out of the purely digital world and into our physical environment, even influencing critical manufacturing. We're talking about AI interacting with the tangible world and critical resources. Okay, August 21st, Nuro got $203 million. They design and operate autonomous delivery vehicles. These are basically driverless pods built just for goods. What's compelling about that dedicated single-purpose design, as opposed to, say, sticking sensors on a regular car for delivery?
Well, what's really fascinating here is the potential to make local delivery way faster, cheaper, and actually much greener. By ditching the driver and designing these pods from scratch only for goods, they can optimize everything, cargo space, safety, efficiency, in ways a converted car just can't match. Think about it. Maybe no more double-parked delivery vans blocking traffic or, fewer lost packages because the courier is overworked. It streamlines a process that, let's be honest, can be a real headache. It's pretty wild to picture, isn't it? My delivery suddenly showing up in a silent, efficient little robot pod. Changes the whole vibe of the neighborhood, potentially. Makes you wonder how fast that becomes the norm. Beat. Then, shifting gears to defense, Stark, also August 21st, they secured $62 million. They build AI-powered defense and drone systems, intelligent software for UAVs, other defense applications. How do these systems go beyond just, remote control?
Yeah, these systems offer a pretty significant technological edge because they move way beyond a simple remote operation. We're talking autonomous navigation, sophisticated threat recognition, real-time data analysis from sensors, all powered by AI. As global security challenges get more complex, there's a strong push for more advanced AI-driven tech and defense. These systems can operate with greater speed, precision, endurance, especially in complex, contested areas where human operators might be at risk or just overwhelmed by the data.
Okay. And finally, in a really strategic move, August 18th, Vulcan Elements raised $65 million. They're focused on establishing a domestic U.S. supply chain for rare earth magnets. These magnets are absolutely critical components for EVs, wind turbines, defense systems. Why is securing a domestic supply chain for something like rare earth magnets so strategically important right now?
Well, the supply chain for these magnets is currently dominated by just a handful of other countries. That creates a significant geopolitical and economic vulnerability, right? So Vulcan Elements is playing a really key role here by building a commercial-scale facility in North Carolina. They're bringing this critical manufacturing capability back to the U.S. It's about securing vital resources for the future economy, ensuring resilience for our green energy transition, and frankly, safeguarding national security interests. It's a big strategic chess move.
So when we see AI operating out here in the physical world, delivering goods, powering defense systems, what are the truly unique challenges compared to purely digital AI?
So physical AI, it absolutely requires robust safety protocols, real-time adaptation to unpredictable environments, and crucially, absolute trust in autonomous decision-making where the stakes are incredibly high. Mistakes aren't just code errors, they can have real-world consequences.
Right. Makes sense. Let's pivot now to how AI is directly impacting our personal well-being and daily lives. This is AI for human health and daily life hitting close to home. Separate Medical, August 18th, $140 million. They're pioneers in something called neuroimmune therapy. using a small implantable device to stimulate nerves. How does this novel approach stimulating nerves differ from, say, traditional drug therapies for chronic autoimmune diseases?
It's a really innovative approach because it actually harnesses the body's own nervous system to regulate the immune response. That's the key difference. Unlike traditional drugs, which often come with significant systemic side effects, this neuroimmune therapy aims for a more targeted, potentially safer treatment by stimulating the vagus nerve. It's basically about retuning the body's natural regulatory systems. It offers a completely new alternative for chronic autoimmune conditions like Crohn's or rheumatoid arthritis. Pretty fascinating.
Very interesting. Then we have Twin Health, August 20th. With $53 million, they've built an AI metabolic health platform, uses wearable sensors and AI to create a digital twin of a patient's metabolism. What does this digital twin really allow for in terms of personalized health? What can you do with it?
This is where it gets really personalized, like truly revolutionary. That digital twin is a constantly updated, highly accurate virtual model of your specific, unique metabolic processes. Built from your wearable data, your health records, it provides incredibly tailored, almost hyper-personalized recommendations on diet, exercise. The goal isn't just managing conditions like type 2 diabetes, but potentially reversing them by understanding exactly how your body responds. It empowers individuals with incredibly precise, data-driven insights. It's much more about preventing illness or reversing it, rather than just reacting after the fact.
Wow. Okay, on the sleep front, 8 Sleep raised $100 million on August 19th. Their AI-powered sleep optimization technology, it's a smart mattress cover, uses sensors to track sleep and actively adjust bed temperature for deep restorative sleep. So it's more than just passive tracking. It's actively intervening in your sleep environment, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a proactive approach to sleep hygiene. The system learns your individual sleep patterns, your preferences, then dynamically adjusts the bed temperature all night long. It's like having a personalized climate control system just for your body while you sleep. The aim is to optimize each sleep stage, especially the crucial deep sleep, for maximum recovery. Pretty clever.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely clever. And finally, for the healthcare system itself, Medallion got $43 million on August 19th. They have an AI healthcare credentialing platform, automates that slow, manual process of verifying doctor and nurse licenses. That seems like a clear win for efficiency. But playing devil's advocate for a second, in an industry as sensitive as healthcare, where human oversight is so critical, how do platforms like Medallion make sure this automation doesn't accidentally miss something vital or create new risks in credentialing? It's a balance,
That's right.
right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a balance. The AI is designed to flag discrepancies, rapidly verify credentials against tons of databases, and speed up the whole process. It's not making the final unsupervised decisions. It streamlines the process, but the ultimate responsibility, the critical human judgment, that still rests with the credentialing bodies. It's really about augmenting human diligence, not replacing it, for those critical checks. The goal is reducing administrative drag, making sure all providers meet the standards, which helps hospitals get providers on board faster, and that ultimately improves patient access to care.
Okay, got it. So, looking at all this, what's the biggest promise of AI in personal health beyond just treating existing conditions? What's the higher level potential?
I think it's empowering individuals, giving us personalized, data-driven insights to proactively prevent and even reverse health issues before they become chronic problems. That proactive, personalized power.
Right. Okay, finally, let's broaden our view. AI's impact on business efficiency and tackling societal challenges. AI optimizing industries and society on a grand scale. EliseAI, August 21st, secured a substantial $250 million. They specialize in real estate AI automation, using conversational AI to handle property management tasks, answering renter questions, scheduling tours, maintenance requests. How much of that routine workload can this AI truly take on? And what does it mean for the human real estate professional?
Oh, it can absorb a massive amount of the routine, repetitive stuff. Imagine a conversational AI that can intelligently answer, say, 80% of common renter questions 204/7, schedules showing seamlessly, even triages maintenance requests, all without direct human intervention at that stage. This frees up the human professionals for much higher value work, negotiating complex leases, building tenant relationships, strategically managing properties. The human touch stuff, it leads to more efficiency, lower operating costs, and honestly, probably a better experience for both the property managers and the renters.
Okay. Then Overhaul, August 20th, $105 million for its supply chain risk management platform, provides real-time visibility for shipments using sensors, software, tracking location, temperature, security, all to prevent losses in these complex global supply chains. In today's world, how critical is that kind of real-time visibility?
It's incredibly critical. In today's super interconnected world, a single lost or damaged shipment, especially high-value goods or sensitive pharmaceuticals, that can cost a company millions. Overhaul's tech provides the intelligence needed to prevent those losses, proactively flag problems, and just make supply chains way more resilient against disruptions. Whether it's a freak weather event or a security threat, it's basically peace of mind for stuff moving around the globe.
Makes sense. And tackling a huge societal problem, IVA. August 18th, $60 million for its government financial crime detection platform. This AI analyzes vast amounts of financial data to find hidden patterns, anomalies. How does this AI actually strengthen the fight against things like tax evasion or illicit finance? These things are often so complex to uncover manually.
Yeah, it's like having an army of tireless forensic accountants working 24/7. This AI can chew through truly staggering amounts of financial data away, more than humans ever could, and find those subtle hidden patterns, suspicious transactions, anomalies that might indicate tax evasion, fraud, or other financial crimes. It's crucial for helping government agencies fight these crimes, recover potentially billions in lost revenue, and ultimately maintain the integrity of our financial systems. It just makes illicit activity much harder to hide. It's a powerful tool for societal good, really.
So with AI automating so many complex business functions across all these industries we've talked about, what does this ultimately mean for human roles? Does it just eliminate jobs, or is there a bigger picture?
I think the bigger picture is that AI handles the repetitive, the data-heavy, often the tedious tasks. This allows humans to step up into higher value roles, more creative, more strategic work. It's really about augmenting human intelligence, not just replacing it, shifting our focus to what only humans can do best.
Hmm. As we wrap up this deep dive, it's really clear. That third week of August 2025 was just a powerful demonstration of AI's overwhelming scale and ambition. From that colossal $1 billion for foundational data infrastructure to the $500 million for autonomous software engineers, even the visionary idea of nuclear-powered data centers. These investments signal AI is rapidly expanding into, well, every facet of our economy. It's moving beyond just software. It's fundamentally reshaping our physical world, our health, and the very fabric of industry itself.
Yeah, totally. So as you reflect on this really unprecedented week of innovation, maybe consider this. With AI now designing software, powering infrastructure, even helping regulate our own bodies,
Yeah.
where do you see the next unexpected leap happening? What aspect of our world will AI transform next that maybe we haven't even fully imagined yet? What's the hidden opportunity for a truly impactful, maybe even, benevolent AI application? Something to ponder.
Definitely something to ponder. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive. We'll be here next time, ready to unpack more.